Just look at these rising waters. Yep, the rain just keeps pounding down across Alabama, Georgia, and into the Carolinas. We'll show you how much more rain is in your future, where it's heading, and when you might be done with it all.
And guys, you can see an unfortunate sight here on Northside Drive. We have a school bus, looks like it's trapped on the road. I don't know if there's anyone in it. I don't know if the bus has delivered all of the kids home, but we've heard the wheels spinning from time to time, and the water obviously up high enough to cause that bus to slip. We'll give you a live report of what's going on here downtown Atlanta coming up in just a moment.
Well, thanks for joining us as we continue to update you on the flooding across the southeast. I'm Nick Walker.
And I'm Vivian Brown. The rain just keeps falling. Now rivers and creeks, they keep rising, and the result, widespread flooding. In northwest Atlanta, many cities have gotten over a foot of rain in a 24-hour period. Now the pattern we are in means that we won't get much of a break.
And here's how it looks on our HD Titan radar at this hour. More rain moving across North Georgia toward North and South Carolina, and even some severe weather back into the center of the nation. There have been water rescues. Numerous roads are underwater.
Yeah, it's been raining ever since last Tuesday, even in the Atlanta metro area. So the ground is very, very saturated. And storm tracker Jim Cantore joins us live now from the Peachtree Creek area in Atlanta. And Jim, you know, in the last segment, you said that the Peachtree Creek is at a crest that's higher than the flood stage was with Hurricane Ivan in 2004.
Vivian, I'm sorry. Somebody was saying something to me about the creek. What now?
Okay, you said it's higher in terms of its crest stage and its flood level now than it was with Ivan back in 2004.
The official crest from Ivan was 22.7 feet. Excuse me. The official crest as of 4 o'clock today here at this gauge, which is right maybe 200 yards from me, was 21.85. That is third all time. Third highest all time on this creek at this spot. And a lot of people, as I said, that are from around here have come down to look, they said, oh, this is higher than Ivan. This is higher than Ivan. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but what I do know is at 23 feet, basically this area becomes a part of Peachtree Creek. And if you look down that way, you don't see much at this point in time that's really differentiating that. It almost looks like the creek is a little bit lower, but I just can't tell given the far, the distance from where I am at it. Now, guys, earlier we were over our left shoulder here. We had a school bus that was stopped. It was definitely trapped. You could hear the wheels spinning around. As the bus was starting to pull away, thank goodness it did, we could see there were children on the bus. We could see them. They had their windows down. We had one person wave at us. Everybody else was kind of holding on, looks like for dear life on some of those windows. But that bus has turned around to the best of our knowledge now. We saw it turn back up. And as you head, if you will, that way, you're going uphill on Northside Drive. Here, you can see it's closed. And it's closed for two reasons. One, the water's flowing across it. Where we can't see, about a quarter of a mile up, there's a huge tree across the road, which actually turned out to be a good thing. This road behind me would normally be full of cars, especially this time of the night for an Atlanta rush hour. But unfortunately, that is not the case as a result of what's going on with this tremendous rainfall, almost 5 years to the date from Ivan. So, guys, let me show you some of these rainfalls. This is a tremendous rainfall here. We've got rainfall in anywhere from 12 to 15 inches in the last 24 hours in through here. So it's just been an amazing rainfall event, especially for something non-tropical. Now, you guys, we've been asking you all day to send in pictures and videos for us. We want to show you three here right in a row. This is of Soap Creek, Toccoa Falls, and the Chattahoochee River. Guys, this helps us tell the story, and it gives the scale of the story. This is actually Marietta. This is the Soap Creek area. You can see this thing looks like a raging torrent. Usually this creek can be as high as 1 foot when there's hardly any water flowing through it. And actually, last year, during the height of our drought, it was about 1 foot. And in some places, it was a trickle. So look at it now. Toccoa Falls, another area in northeast Georgia, up in the far northeastern counties, getting absolutely hammered with the rainfall. So it's not just Atlanta. It's all across northern Georgia. I just heard of a evacuation going on in Tate, Georgia, which is up there in Pickens County. So they've had evacuations there. And also the Chattahoochee River, again, is very, very high in Atlanta. All this water, Vivian, flows eventually into the Chattahoochee. And until we can take that down, we can't get rid of this water. Now, you'll notice the rooftop of a car. Someone a couple of hours ago actually tried to make their way through this area, as we've seen so many times. Nobody has any idea just how high this water is until it's too late. Luckily, that person got a chance to get out of that car, and the water was not flowing or being pulled into Peachtree Creek. So far, reports of 4 people losing their lives, 3 in vehicles, 1 swept away, a toddler in a mobile home. Back to you.
Oh boy.
All right. Thank you very much, Jim Cantore. Continuing to watch the water rise there around Peachtree Creek and throughout much of the Atlanta area. Let me show you the radar, and is it any wonder as we continue to see more thunderstorms training over the same areas again and again and again. Continuing to see also the possibility of not only flooding but severe weather. We still have some warnings out on some thunderstorms off toward the western portion of Alabama, and they're just training over the same area too. So not only severe weather but flooding throughout this area into Alabama and into Georgia.
These are live pictures from the Powder Springs area, just north and west from downtown Atlanta.